Hey, what's going on? It's Bacon. Welcome back to another Daybreak reaction video. Pharogeist starter deck breakdown. It is time to get this one going. We already know a couple of cards are in here. Obviously, the entire Pharogeist line. He's already said Apollo is going to be in here, but we don't really know much else. I'm assuming probably Pandalence is going to be in here. Dense Fog is going to be in here. I said, what was it, yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Am I going crazy? No, yeah, it was yesterday that I do not believe that, I'm forgetting its name, Spectrus? Is it Spectrus? The Nexus form of Viscerus? I'm expecting that to not be in here, but we'll see if I'm wrong. I've been wrong a lot of times so far in terms of predictions for what is and is not going to be in Daybreak in this series. So I'm expecting to be wrong once again, but let's keep on going.
I know I blew everyone's mind with the Chronodile starter deck. It's time to reveal the Pharogeist starter deck. You guys aren't even ready.
I'll be honest, I'm just kind of curious what the reverse stellar is going to be. We kind of already know what the stellar is going to be, but what's the reverse stellar going to be? Let's see.
We're counting down 25 days to reveal until Daybreak pre-orders open on July 12th. And don't forget, Shattered Stars members get it a day early, so make sure you guys get those Shattered Stars subscriptions locked in.
We're almost there.
Let's
3 days, guys. 3 days.
Starter deck and the cards that you can find inside. We've elevated our starter decks to another level, and don't forget, they come with 3 packs as well to enhance your strategies.
Yep.
Let's see what we cooked up.
Really nice.
Right,
what
so
we got?
First up, we obviously have 3
Calf-Mal,
2
yep.
Pharomal, and a Pharogeist. An opportunity to bridge your way into this incredibly powerful new Lunar Elestral. And I know a lot of people might have been surprised to see that this starter deck is a Solar starter deck that also features Lunar. But the truth is, I wanted to bring them both to the game, given everything else we had going on, and Pharogeist was just way too cool of a design to hold back. It definitely deserved a
That's entirely fair.
own.
Yeah,
This
I agree.
also features a Dratora to allow you
Dratora, okay.
and 2 Lumaru to give you 5 attacker.
Ooh, okay, Lumaru.
Deck and disrupt their initial strategies. P-Gleam features
P-Gleam.
1 copy here.
Kind of shocked there's
Really
only
cool.
1 copy of it,
Elestrals
but it
every
is a
time
common,
Solar
so
Spirit
I guess it's fine.
Can actually drop opponents' Elestrals attacks, and then you can explore the Soul Bell Soul Stocks
Soul
combo
Bell.
alongside
Nice.
Apollo to be able to turbo into
Love
your Soul
that.
Stocks and get extra foretells out of your Soul Bell, further enhancing your strategy. And
Glad to see that's
allowing
in here.
yourself to get to your Pharogeist. Corvus Shine allows you to manipulate the top of your deck, while Plucky provides you that key divine searching to be able to search out your Apollo.
Good Plucky. Plucky's now 2 copies in both starter decks. That's
cool
really
cards
nice.
in this deck, including some hollow rares in the main set that are reprinted in this deck. And like I said, guys, I always try to
Apollo.
make the game incredibly accessible for y'all. So
Kerberos as well is reprinted in here. Okay.
and ensure that you and your friends
Argo, that one we kind of understood. Or maybe those ones may have been from the Chronodile starter deck. I'm not entirely certain, but I'd be shocked if Kerberos is in here. That can't be. That can't be right, right?
Free to pre-order like 500 booster boxes if you really want to. We've got Cypermal
Cypermal,
next with 2 copies.
Cypermal,
yes,
whatever.
The new Elestral Cypermal does make an appearance in this starter deck.
So Golden Fleece is going to be in here.
New Elestrals Pandalins, which can get those counter runes back from your underworld. We're also giving you 1 copy of Spectre.
Oh, there's 1 copy in here.
Elestral that is going to
I was so expecting this to get the. Oh, sorry. I was so expecting this to get the Viscerus treatment. I was not at all expecting this to be in the starter deck because Viscerus wasn't in the starter deck. I kind of just expected it to be the same thing. But we do get 1 copy of it. You get 3 of this starter deck. You get a whole playset of it. So not bad. I like that.
Game for sets to come.
Not that it's a bad thing, as I said, but
2 Ambrosias
it is
kick
nice.
off
Ambrosia.
Your rows, while 2 Apollos allow you the
Apollo.
divine power of Solar to be able to foretell and utilize this new mechanic to check out those top cards of your deck and make sure you can execute your strategy to the fullest potential. 2 Temple of the Sun.
Temple of the Sun, that's nice. Yep.
Elestrals, while 2 First Light allow you to search out
First Light, awesome.
And set the top of your deck however you want. Golden Fleece has 2 copies in this deck to pair nicely with that Cybermount and provide the protection to.
Glad to see that we have Golden Fleece in here as well. That's really nice.
While you also get a copy of Argo to be able to utilize Golden Fleece the most effective way.
So Argo's now on both. Yes, Shield, love that.
Rune alongside 2 copies of Poison Arrow. I'm a man of the.
I wanted it so badly. Oh, PTA reprint. Oh man. Oh, I wanted this so badly. And we got it. Shield and PTA in here. That is awesome. Love to see that.
I told y'all, and I'm giving you a copy of Altar of Stars here
Oh,
as well,
and an
so
Altar
you
of
can use that
Stars.
Nexus mechanic
Both decks can
all the
Altar
time,
of Stars.
and you don't have to worry too much about trying to get a holo copy out of base set. I'm also giving you guys 2 of the brand new counter rune,
Dense Fog. There we are.
Your opponent's Elestrals, and maybe, just maybe, shut off Chronidile's effect, which sounds pretty good to me. You've also got 13 Luminapes and 7 Owloons.
13
plenty of spirits to utilize all.
It's kind of weird to me how there's only 7 Owloon in the more lunar deck. I understand it because, you know, we're getting how many lunar cards? Like 5? There's like 5 in here just because. Oh no, there's a lot more than 5. 7, honestly, 7 might be a little too low. I may have done 12 and 8, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna complain about one less than what I would do. But obviously, we needed to get more Luminapes in here because it is, you know, solar. But it's nice to see both Luminape and Owloon in here. Obviously, that was gonna happen, but at pretty high amounts as well. Like if you just get 3 of this, you're gonna have 39 Luminapes and 21 Owloons. So just like that, if you get 3 of them, you can make a mono type deck with either of them, which is really, really nice. So I really like that.
All of the epic cards in this solar and lunar focused starter deck when Daybreak drops. Man, I just get so excited talking about these starter deck lists because I really think.
Yeah, let's quickly look it over. So Pharogeist, Kathmal, Pharomal. I mean, obviously all that. 1 Tratora. He showed 2. Wait. Am I going crazy? He showed 2, right?
To allow you.
Yeah, he showed 2. But here it says 1. I went a little too far. I didn't see anything, so we're good. We're good. Kathmal, Pharomal. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. But Lumaru, P-Gleam, Soulbell, Soulstalks, Corvishine, Plucky, Cypermal, Pandalence, Spectrus, Ambrosius, Apollos, Temple of the Sun, First Light, Golden Fleece, Argo, Shoot of Achilles, Poison Tipped Arrow. Love to see both of those in here. Altar of Stars and Dense Fog. Really, really nice cards being put in this one. This is a sick starter deck. It's the same thing as the Chronodile starter deck. So just some really, really nice reprints. We're getting every single counter rune is getting a reprint. Every single one of the the either meta defining counter runes or the hard to pull counter runes. So basically, Shield of Achilles, Gorgon Skis, Poison Tipped Arrow, Tsunami, Altar of Stars, and now Dense Fog. All of those are getting printed just within the starter decks themselves. So that's really, really nice to see that. And now Argo as well, being reprinted, not reprinted, but being printed now in both starter decks. So we're basically getting every single really good counter rune. It's really nice.
And they're going to be such a great experience for both new and veteran players playing Elestrals. So tell your friends because they should probably pre-order some starter decks too because these things are nuts. And don't forget, every one of our starter decks has a chance of pulling an incredibly rare, stellar rare card, and the Pharogeist starter deck Stellar is indeed Stellar Kathmal.
Yep, expected.
Stellar Kathmal is beautiful. It features a white color palette with this beautiful pinkish, purplish color, and it's sitting in the desert, just looking great by the.
I do really, really like the design space for this specific Stellar. Because obviously it ascends into a lunar Elestral, like a primary lunar Elestral in Pharogeist, a 2/1 lunar. And the interesting thing about that is with the Stellar, they really just like hit a home run with it in terms of the color palette because they turned it from like this solar looking camel into a lunar looking camel, which looks really, really nice. The purple on it is just really, really nice. I would have preferred if the fur color was a little bit darker, but I mean, it does look really, really nice. The purple is really what I'm very, very happy about. Because it just makes sense. It makes sense if it ascends, into a lunar Elestral, then it should have its Stellar, in my opinion, should have some lunar elements to it. So I really, really like that. I
think this card is super good. Being able to heal yourself both solar and lunar provides a lot of variety across different decks, and of course fits very well into this Pharogeist starter deck. You don't want to miss out on chasing the beautiful Stellar Kathmal. And if somehow you missed our Chronodile starter deck reveal, you should definitely check that out. But we've got reverse stellars in the starter decks as well.
Rocking the hard place as well. So what's the reverse stellar?
Incredibly rare 1 of 99 stellar Calf-Mel in this starter deck, but you also have a chance to pull the reverse stellar First Light.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Is a huge card for Solar, being able to utilize.
You're gonna if you're playing Solar, you're gonna want this one.
And putting a Solar Elestral to the top of your deck. And First Light does that in big fashion with the beautiful Stellar P-Gleam featured on its art. This thing.
Oh, wait. I just realized, yeah, we're getting, that means we're getting Stellar P-Gleam. Was that already announced? I don't think it was. I don't recall that. But Stellar P-Gleam is now coming to Daybreak?
One copy of, but in my case, I definitely want to get 3 of these. Elestrals continues to raise the bar every single set, and we're not done as we still have a few days of reveals to come. Get it in your calendar.
Nice, nice starter deck. It's not really, like, there's not, like, that much to talk about. A lot of this was, like, kind of expected. Realistically, all we have to talk about are just basically the reprints that were in here. And not even necessarily the reprints, just, like, the entire deck list. So, and I'm kind of shocked, to be honest, to see Lumaru in here. I understand, like, why it's in here, but it's weird to me how a mill card is in a non-mill deck. They probably just wanted it to be a lot more accessible for mill players. So I understand, but it just kind of feels a little weird. Obviously, I'm not entirely certain if it's 1 or 2 Jatora. We could do the math right now with all these ratios to see if that adds up to 40 of what we got shown adds up to 40. But it's going to be either 1 or 2 Jatora. We don't know which. Soul Bell, Soul Stocks, that is really nice to see in here. Corvashine, also nice to see in here. I'll be honest, I don't think Corvashine's a good card. I don't think it's going to see play at all. But, hey, it is in here. It's nice. Plucky being in both starter decks is really, really nice. If you get just 1 of both starter decks, you have 4 Plucky just like that. That's really, really nice. Cypermal, also really nice. Just to get your Golden Fleece off. Speaking of which, Golden Fleece in here. Again, I keep saying it, but really, really nice. And then the actual really, really nice part of all of this. First of all, the Spectrus is also really cool. Love to see that in here, as I didn't expect to see it in here. But then, obviously, for the roots, I'm kind of shocked to see no Nectar of the Gods. It seems like he puts Nectar of the Gods in like all of these. I'm happy he's putting Ambrosia in all of these, because Ambrosia, you know, just how powerful Ambrosia is. But with the runes, obviously, the counter runes is really where I'm looking at. There are so many counter runes just in this deck. There's 8 total counter runes in this deck, which typically the starter decks don't actually have that many counter runes in them. There's 8 in them. 20% of this starter deck is counter runes, which is really, really cool. Argo, Shield of Achilles, Poison Tip, Arrow. Let's freaking go. Altar of Stars being in both starter decks. So if you get 3 copies of both starter decks, you get 6 copies of Altar of Stars, just like that. Boom. Amazing. Love that. Dense Fog in here as well. Love to see that, obviously, for the lunar stuff. I did kind of expect that, but it's nice to see that in here. And then the 13 Luminate, the 7 Aloon. Just really, really awesome cards overall. This is a sick starter deck. And hopefully we got a lot more even better starter decks to come. I think I know some way that they could also go ahead and improve these even further. Not only can they give you the 3 packs, they can give you the 1 out of 99 Stellar, they can give you the Reverse Stellar, but they can also they're making, like, for example, Calf-Mel and Sundial, or the 1 out of 99 Stellar. They can make Pharogeist and Chronodile the 1 out of 10 Stellar, full art Stellar. That could be very, very interesting. That could be a thing that they could do in these starter decks. But just moving on, obviously we do have the Stellar Calf-Mel. Really, really nice design. Again, I really like the lunar design for that. And then the Reverse Stellar First Light, which is just absolutely amazing. Really, really cool cards. We got some nice cards. We didn't get any new cards per se, but we did get a lot of very, very interesting cards added into this starter deck. And this is basically just a breakdown of everything in here. Awesome reprints. Just an amazing deck overall. I'm really excited to actually go ahead and play with Pharogeist once it finally releases. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. That's going to do it for this video, guys. There you go. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you slap the like button and subscribe for more. Hope to see all you guys in the next video. Goodbye.